what's happened in the last video.
So she just came out to the middle of the forest where we were, watched us do the button talked to me, gave me advice, got angry at me, and left.
And here is more MrDudeManSir.
I woke up with the first rays of the sun because of the cold. Obviously the sleeping bag was warm and I hadn't had enough time to be covered with hoarfrost. What is that? Is that like morning frost but with like a weird name? I don't know, cool. But still it was a novelty to me to spend the night in the forest. You know, I have weird feelings because the game has days where it's like burning hot, but in different routes the same day is like freezing. I don't know, it could just be because it's you're in the forest, there's a lot of shade and stuff. That would make sense. But it's a bit weird that it changes from literally like 110 degrees to like 70 in like 5 seconds, or in different times. Carefully in order to avoid waking Slavia up, I got out of the bag. The fresh morning air finally dispelled my drowsiness, and the serenity of last night swept over me. I guess it was the happiest moment of my life. Intimacy, tenderness, love, passion, all those emotions interlinked with me during those short hours. It looked at Slavia, and she was beautiful. Her face was set in a motionless expression of absolute tranquility and peacefulness. I guess that's how angels sleep. And her. Because she is... I still don't understand what she is. She's just gotta like go with the flow. I feel like she could just be like anything that anyone wants her to be. She'd just be like, hey, can you be a ballerina? It's like, I already learned ballerina. And she's like, just teleports into a tutu, starts dancing majestically in the lake. Of course. I had no wish to wake her up. I just sat down by her side and observed the way the morning began. Nature. The fresh dew, light wind, dancing tree leaves and patches of sunlight and the water used to be alien to me yesterday. The concrete jungles of a huge city were the only forests I had known before. And if someone had told me that I just could sit and enjoy things like that, despite the night cool and annoying mosquitoes, without a computer or internet, I definitely wouldn't have believed them. Good morning! I look at Slavia. Morning. Oh, morning! Did you sleep well? Better than ever. Me too. She reached out and kissed me. No CG though, it's kind of just like a thing that happened, I guess. The kiss scene never lasted. Oh. Oh. Keywords! Keywords! And I just dissolved in her. Having breakfast would be great. Slavia finally spoke, letting go of me. Yeah, I guess so. Do you know what time it is now? No, but I think it's still early. I hope the canteen is already open. I'm so hungry! Me too. Me too. We got our things and walked to the camp holding hands. The canteen was indeed open, and strangely, we were its first visitors. Is this gonna be like another one of those things where it's me and Slavia is like the only people here? Maybe. It wasn't a surprise that breakfast wasn't all that luxurious. Oatmeal, 2 eggs, dry bread, watery tea. You know, I never liked the local food. Me neither, to tell you the truth. It's basically like skull food, but not as bad. Slavia laughed. But there is no choice. And it's quite good on an empty stomach. That's right. Unlike me, she was eating carefully. How do you eat carefully? Just like make sure not to poke myself with my fork. Okay, good. Achievement get. Then I was dropping my porridge on my shirt and okay, yeah, that's how you eat carefully. Do you always eat like this, you slob? Anything wrong with that? I answered with a full mouth. She just laughed. No, not always, but it happens when I'm really hungry. Of course I can be more civilized like a soul, Well, I can try my best the least. No worries, it's nothing. Soon we finished breakfast and went to the exit. Oh, a wild organ mission appeared. No sooner had I noticed we were still the only people in the canteen that old Masha appeared to the threshold. Wait, was it? I think the threshold did not have an H, so it was like threshold. Oh, it's Yell. Well, I will ask where you spent the night. So is it? The camp leader was obviously... Why is she embarrassed? She's like a grown woman. She's... Okay. Good morning! Slavia said with a bright smile. Yeah, morning. Good morning. Okay, just don't pack. Forget them. We won't. What does she mean? Some hike again? Old Michev is like completely fed up with our teenage spirits. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. No, yeah, she's talking about some hike again. I asked Slavia when we left the canteen. No! Today's the best day. Have you forgotten? Last day of what? Oh, it's the last day, not the best day. It's the worst day. Last day of the term! To say your words, that struck me dumb was an understatement. How? Why? Why so surprised? Didn't you know it was announced that... I'm never at the lineup. But even at those lines I attended, I was just sleeping on my feet. No. Now you know. Slavia smiled naturally. And what should I do? Her words stirred up massive emotions inside me. On one hand, I'll get out of this cursed camp at last. I might get some answers. On the other, I just found something very important to me, and now I have to let it go. Hey man, you can't hold back. Okay, I'm done with that reference. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. And when is the departure? In the evening, 5 or 6 o'clock. We still have a lot of time. We gotta do everything. Yeah, but I still have some things to do. And I should find Jenna. She might be worried since I was absent for the whole night. Oh well, worrying is so much like her. See you at lunch. Bye. Bye. She kissed me on the cheek though. I kept standing at canteen's entrance. And absolutely nothing to do. I'm so bored. This is the time before video games. And even then, I'm in the middle of a pioneer camp without any electricity. Well, electronics to an extent. Okay. I do nothing to pack, so the only thing I do is run around the camp till evening and think and think and think and think. I would give anything to be able to empty my head for this 10 hours. A voice pulled me out of my trance. Hey! Hey! Electronics still before me, as merry as usual. Yitte. I applied, absent-minded. You know, the whole camp is talking about you. I guess I know why. The good old button, and the whole Lemma incident. Okay, maybe Lemma was like watching me the entire time and then like spread rumors about it or something. I don't know. So you did it already? He asked, giggling. Do you really think that concerns you? The button, does not concern you. Oh no, I just... Then keep quiet, you baka! Good day, sir. Leaving me alone with the speculations, I walked to the square. Why is he behaving in a way that drives everyone mad? Although it's probably just me he maddens. Oh. Oh, hey! Hey there! Masha. I was completely immersed in my thoughts, not looking around, and didn't know it was Masha till she bumped into me. Oh, Sash Micah, this lad knows you. I know what was happening. Oh, hey, hi. I looked at her and kept walking. Oh, so wait a second. It's the Slavia. It's so interesting. It seems that everyone in the whole camp except me knows about. No, I'm so. Oh. Saying that she is so curious is like denying a universe. I really like voice acting. It's so fun. Oh, nothing special. I answer without turning back. Well, if you don't want to. I tried to isolate myself from the outside irritation, so Mika's other words passed by. I just don't give a crap about anyone. The square scenery is soon replaced by the beach. Luckily, the juvenile gym of the Soviet pop scene wasn't around. I took a place in the sand and started gazing at the river. Why on earth is the whole camp so interested in my relationship with Slavia? In my world, nobody would have said a word. We could button in peace. At least not out loud. At least you don't hear things I say behind your back. For now, I was ready to endure gossip just as long as I don't have to report everyone about my private life. The sun was rising higher and higher, and I was nodding off. My eyes were already closed when I suddenly heard someone sitting down next to me. Oh, I thought it was going to be Slavia. I was definitely thinking, okay, hey Alyssa! Hey! Congrats, man! Meaning? Oh, don't you know? Yeah, it doesn't take an Einstein to work it out. Be honest, I'm sick and tired of this, sick and tired of you, sick and tired of everything. Everyone here just has to mention it. Enough! What do you expect? It's out of the ordinary for the camp. I would even say it's exceptional. She laughed. To show up the camp leader just like that, even though you're core manager. Me neither, probably. I didn't know how to respond to that, or whether it was compliment or mockery.